Represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. First situation is the area of rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot in meters is one more than twice its breadth. So we need to find the length and the breadth of the plot. So since this question is based on rectangle, let me just draw a rectangle first. The area of this rectangular plot is 528 meters square. So let's focus on this. So area is 528 meters square. The length of the plot is one more than twice its breadth. The length of this plot L, this is one more than, this is one more than something plus one more than twice its breadth. I don't know what is the length of the breadth, let it be x. So twice breadth is 2x. So length is 2x plus 1. That is one more than twice its breadth. We need to find length and breadth of the plot. So if we can identify the value of x, then we can find out length and breadth of this plot. But we just have to represent the situation. So according to formula of area of the rectangle, area is given by length into breadth. And we know that length is 2x plus 1, breadth is x. So if you multiply them, we get 2x into x, that is 2x square, x into 1, x. So area of rectangle is 528. Let me bring this to the left hand side and write it like this. 2x square plus x minus 528 equals 0. Or I can rewrite it as 2x square plus x minus 528 equals 0. So we represented this situation in the form of quadratic equation. Don't forget to mention here x is the breadth of rectangle. Let us look at the second situation. The product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. Positive integers means natural numbers. Consecutive means one after the other. Product of two consecutive natural numbers. So that means I have to find two natural numbers, one after the other, whose product is 306. So if I select a natural number like 7, its next natural number will be 8. If I select a natural number 10, its next natural number will be 11. What is that I'm doing here? I'm just adding 1. So here I don't know what is that natural number. So let that natural number be x. So if I select one natural number as x, its next natural number or consecutive positive integer would be x plus 1. These are two natural numbers whose product is 306. According to the question, x into x plus 1 gives you 306. So x into x plus 1 is 306. Let's open the bracket. X into x is x square, x into 1 is x, which is equal to 306. So if I shift this 306 to the left hand side, I get x square plus x minus 306 equals 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. Don't forget to mention that x is a natural or smaller positive integer. And you can always get the bigger one by adding 1. Now let's look at the third situation. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. The product of their ages in years 3 years from now will be 360. We would like to find Rohan's present age. So for this, let me draw a table like this. One column for Rohan, one more column for Rohan's mother, and one column for description. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. So at present, we don't know Rohan's age. Let it be X years. Let Rohan be X years old. But his mother is 26 years older than him. So X plus 26. So let's see what happens after 3 years. After 3 years, Rohan will be X plus 3 years older. And after 3 years, his mom will be X plus 26 plus 3 years older, which we can write it as 26 plus 3, 29. So this is how you have to make a table. According to the question, 3 years from now, the product of their ages will be 360. That means I have to focus on these two expressions, X plus 3 and X plus 29. Product of these two numbers would give us 360. So X plus 3 into X plus 29 is 360. So it's product of two binomials. Let's simplify. X into X gives me X square. X into 29 gives me 29X. 3 into X gives me 3X. 3 into 29 gives me 87. That is equal to 360. X square, 29X plus 3X is 32X plus 87. And if I shift 360 to the left hand side, it becomes minus 360 equals 0. One last step, X square plus 32X, 87 minus 360 would be minus 273. Therefore, the required quadratic equation is X square plus 32X minus 273 equals 0. And if you solve it and find the value of X, that will be Rohan's present age. And if you add 26 to it, it will become Rohan's mom's age. Now let's look at the fourth situation. A train travels a distance of 480 kilometers at a uniform speed. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. We need to find the speed of the train. In order to represent this situation in quadratic form, let's make a table which consists of speed, distance, and time. In the case 1, train travels a distance of 480 kilometers. So this is in kilometers. Even in the second case, the distance remains same, 480 kilometers. So let's fill 480 kilometers in these two boxes. So what is changing? Speed is changing. If the speed had been 8 km per hour less, meaning if in the first case, the speed is x km per hour, then in the second case, the speed reduces. Now this is x minus 8 km per hour. What happens to the time? It would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So we don't know what is the time taken in the first case. Let it be t, but this time it will take 3 hours more. Therefore it is t plus 3. Let time be in terms of hours. Let's write speed equals distance by time relation in both the cases. Speed equals distance by time. Let it be first equation. In the second case, speed equals, that is x minus 8 equals distance divided by time. Here time is t plus 3 hours. Let's call this as first equation and we call this as second equation. Let me shift t plus 3 to the left hand side and we get x minus 8 into t plus 3 equals 480. So if I simplify, I get x into t, x into 3, that is 3x, minus 8 into t, minus 8t, minus 8 into 3, minus 24, which is equal to 480. But very clearly from the first equation, we can say that x into t is 480. So if I shift t to the left hand side, I get x into t is 480. So let me write 480 in place of x, xt, plus 3x minus 8 into t. So what is t? T is 480 divided by x. Let me substitute this expression here. 480 divided by x minus 24, and I'm shifting this 480 to the left hand side. It is becoming minus 480 equals 0. Let me cancel 480 and minus 480. So we get 3x minus 8 into 480 is 3840 divided by x minus 24 equals 0. So we have very little more to do. Let's multiply throughout the equation by x and see what happens. 3x into x will become 3x square. X into 3840 divided by x minus 24x equals 0. X gets cancelled. So we have 3x square minus 3840 minus 24x equals 0. So if I rearrange the terms, I get 3x square minus 24x minus 3840 equals 0. This is the required quadratic equation. And if you solve it, the value of x will be the speed of the train.